Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you two.
Is it?
Oh, wow.
Oh, jeez. I see the excitement is mutual, huh?
Palpable.
That's great.
What?
Palpable.
What's that word mean?
Oh, jeez. Kindergarten.
It means emaciated. Just kidding.
What does that mean?
Emancipated?
Remember I
We
asked you
talked
that?
about it last
I know, I
time.
can't remember.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
Over it. Done
Palpable
with
means you can feel it. Like, the tension is palpable. I can feel the
Do you
tension.
feel it?
it? There's a
Do you
reason she's
feel
the
it?
doctor in the house and we're not.
So you can feel the excitement. JK.
Uh,
None here.
Night.
I do. My pen of the day is today is a good day.
Oh.
uh.
Mine says Mother effing Monday.
Mine says... I don't have one.
Have yours.
I
No.
went different today.
Shoot.
I think some pretty cool people got you those pens, though, if I remember right.
You would say that about yourself.
About us, me and Boo Boo and Everett.
Well, you yourself means those two as well.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to gift giving. You guys really like to hammer in that you got the best gifts.
Whatever. You know
Yeah,
what?
you like pats on the back. You're
Shoot.
pretty good at giving them to yourselves.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Malibu Nights with your hosts, HB and Trashley. Yeah.
You don't add that in the end.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's kind of like the Hannah Montana of it all.
And your favorite, me, Auntie.
Yeah.
Now you say it.
Another episode down with Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I wonder who's who, actually.
Sometimes I wonder why I'm still doing this, but that's fine.
Here we are. I'm suited up because I got some to say. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I'm
What's
ready
going
for
on?
a drink. I need a drink.
What you drinking?
Okay.
Lover boy.
No.
Are you doing the teeny?
No. I've got... Can you see?
Yeah, what is that? Looks like a Nickelodeon vibe.
Yeah, see? So, I'm not tipping my hat to those sick mother truckers, but also I kind of am. We are talking about Quiet on Set today, so I got an IPA made right here in North Carolina. What?
What does that stand for?
West Coast India Pale Ale.
Okay. Good job.
Well, I don't know if it was made here, I guess, but it is a Noda Brewing Co., which is here in Charlotte. But, yeah, it's called Slurp. This one's Slurp Surfin', and it just kind of looked like Nickelodeon, so I went with that. I got two of them. I got the Slurp Surfin' and the Little
good.
Slurp.
Oh,
Oh,
cute.
cute. What's different? What's the difference?
I don't really know. This one's a juicy IPA, and this one's a West Coast IPA. I don't know
You're
what
just
the...
a IPA guy now. It's cute.
Well, I'm just really trying to branch out here at 25.
Have you found the Trop Hop yet?
No.
Because I know I'm more into it, and they're all like making fun of him when he brings like, "Oh, you finally have some samples for us to taste."
Yeah.
You know, at the gatherings at Cannon's birthday, she got
Yeah.
wasted. That was great.
Yeah.
You know, there is... someone did comment on our TikTok about the IPA thing and said she was today years old as well.
Oh yeah, your friend Britt.
Britt? Oh.
That was kind of funny. I was like, oh, that's great.
We're just telling all the youth about this.
They wore like matching sweatshirts, so I don't know if they're trying to turn on me or make me feel like I'm not welcome. Doesn't bother me, doesn't affect me at all.
This is pretty good.
What does it taste like?
Like an IPA.
Well, I'm just drinking the Uptime today.
Oh, just
I gotta work tomorrow, so
Since when has that stopped you?
never. I just didn't want to upset the tum.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I'll
So
allow
I'm just
it.
going straight with the uptime.
Same, uptime. Don't have the bubbler today.
Oh no.
It's like when I can't have something, or like I don't get the choice,
You want it?
I want it even more.
Oh no.
Like when I couldn't get this and it was only in Arizona where it had been,
Yep.
I really, really wanted it. You know that? Remember? We would go to the
Where
7-Eleven.
is it? It's empty.
Yeah, where is it at? It has the name.
And now I think this one was from the truck stop.
Yeah, now they're everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's like
Oh.
not as fun. Supply and demand has...
I mean, I'm excited about it every time I get it or find it.
I get it.
Scarcity makes it more fun.
But in the last episode of Summer House, our boy West was drinking a water in a carton.
Mm.
And I
Yeah.
looked it up and they sell it at our CVS. But then yesterday derailed my whole plan. I was going to get us that to drink, but
Oh.
with the vodka. So next time.
Oh, cute.
Yeah,
Shoot.
because it said they have the box water there. So
Oh,
Wow,
like
this
is
is
that
so
what it is?
cute.
Box water?
he had it was a milk carton, it looked like. And I just was
Is
like,
that the
what
brand
is
though?
this?
Box water?
I think it is box water.
I've tried
They
that
probably
before.
have it everywhere down there.
I've tried that before. It's pretty good.
I mean, what does it taste like? Water?
Yeah. In a carton. I tried a new water the other day. I tried what was it? Just Bubbles or something? What I sent a picture of it to you guys,
Oh,
but
It looks very cute.
you know what it tasted like?
Not
Tasted
good.
like I had a bowl of watermelon and then I just drank the water at the bottom. Wasn't very
I
good.
like that.
That's
It,
the worst.
it was very, very subtle, and then it had a lot of carbonation taste, so I don't think you would like. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
There's a
Well,
lemon
I'll see
one.
it and
Gotta
I'll
try
try
the
it.
You
lemon
better
one.
bring one back for us.
I'll make my own decision.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shoot.
Anyways.
Speaking of Summer House,
Oh.
they didn't have a huge party the one that, we've watched since this is filmed, but
They went camping.
hilarious. But it got me, I forgot to bring this up. I would lose my mind after those parties.
Oh, yeah, you would.
I am like
the mess?
when they pan over the whole yard and the inside of the house, I'm like, oh my god.
I know.
Wasn't there one like that last year that always had to, Gabby, or which one always cleaned
I
up?
think Maya.
Maya would get
Yeah.
up and...
Yeah.
And
I would
West,
totally, and like the
You
girl
would
in
resent
Winter
everybody.
House, oh man, what was her name?
Who?
Malia on Winter
Yeah.
House. She would always clean too. That would be me.
Yeah, you'd
which
resent
it's
us all.
because they're from below deck, right? So it's kind of
Yeah.
funny that they're doing like all of the the cleaning. But
Do you think
West
they have a
cleaned
cleaning
up
crew
a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, they
That comes
do.
in after they're
Yes.
gone. I would hate cleaning that up.
They talked about that in one of the last seasons. I think Kyle mentioned it, and then Craig was mad because they didn't have one at Winter House.
I love
Bougie.
Craig.
Bougie bees.
That's
He was
when I
actually
didn't
on this
like
last
him.
episode.
Ah,
That
I loved
made
it.
I was like, oh my god.
I was so excited for Craig, but
And
there,
then
I don't know
Kyle and-
what's going on with Craig and Paigey in this. I guess I haven't seen the up-to-date
I
Southern
support it.
Charm.
I
love
think they're
them,
being
yeah.
very smart and
Yeah.
real.
Yeah,
So I feel like I align with Paige a lot on like that kind of thought and like
Mhm.
still being independent, wanting to do it on your own.
yeah.
So
I feel like
I approve.
Craig is like almost hippy-dippy. Like he's like so carefree, almost more so than I bet. Like he just doesn't care. He's like,
He is, but he also mentioned in the episode that he's, trying to get healthy physically, mentally, and
Yeah.
he really has. He's been
He
at
looks
the gym,
jacked.
working out. Yeah, he's looking good.
Yeah.
Feeling good.
Him and Kyle, they have a little bromance too, so I'm there for that.
I haven't seen Kyle in a long time. He's
Yeah.
Yeah, they
excited.
were cute.
I don't like about Paige. There's one thing.
What?
Can you guess it? Who she's friends with? I can't handle it. Like besties with.
Oh,
Hannah?
Yeah, I'm like, come on, Paige. Why?
Yeah.
She's better than that.
We only really got, what did we get? A couple seasons of Hannah?
Yeah, like 2,
We
I
only
think. Season
got a-
3 was her first one, and then, or was that her last one?
I feel
I
like she was
don't-
on like 3, 4, 5.
I mean,
but
but we
could be
had
wrong.
her the same
Oh,
amount as
yep,
Paige,
yep.
and then she went off, and I wasn't as annoyed with Paige as I was with Hannah at that point. Like, Hannah was, oof.
Well, the whole Luke thing kind of
Yeah.
made me not, because they were coming for Luke too hard, but
Yeah.
She
But
was
Paige
just
is great.
here like 2 months ago, I think, doing her comedy tour.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean,
Show
she's doing
sold
well.
out. I mean,
I think it's great for her.
Anyways,
That's
no,
okay.
Summer
We
House.
don't have to like
I
each
literally
other.
smiled. I just found myself laughing and smiling the whole time.
yeah. I love
excited
how
for-
everybody's coming around Carl and like
I do
being like,
too.
buddy, come on now. You got to do what's best for you. Like trying to
Yes.
shake him a little bit.
Like Jesse Solomon and
Oh,
Sierra.
Yep.
Like, come on, Carl. You
Yeah.
need to look into this one. This is the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
When
love
you're
that.
playing with sobriety, that's large.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm really enjoying this season so far. It's been fun.
Yeah, I am too. I'm excited for the episode that I haven't watched yet when this is filmed.
Yeah.
Because it's 4th of July, right?
Well, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, they get wild.
Carl's brings his little car. And,
pace car.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's going to be
They're
good.
doing the trike into the pool.
Yeah.
There's going to be
Yes.
a massive blow up, I bet.
So I can't wait. But
Yeah. Lots of to be continueds, and this one was not, so I'm assuming there's probably another one coming soon.
yeah, I
With
agree.
the
with
blow up.
Lindsay.
Yeah, that
Hey,
dynamite.
I have something for you two.
Hmm.
I saw.
It's nice.
Oh.
They're doing a cruise of deception. So, it's obviously a cruise. It's the Ultimate Mystery Contest Cruise, taking place April 27th of 2025. And it's going to be like traders, different reality stars. They have a whole lineup. And you can be like Team Trishelle is on one of them.
Ugh.
And there's Team Pete.
Did she win us something?
Pilot Pete?
Pilot Pete's on there.
Oh,
Yeah, so I mean, I was looking through. I didn't recognize them, but it looks like they're from various reality
we
stars.
can't go on it.
Anyone can.
Oh,
What's
we,
it called?
You have to. Cruiseofdeception.com.
we better get on this.
So you two should look into it. I think the prize pool is like 50 grand if I saw it correctly.
could be bigger.
I'd act like I didn't know you.
I mean, I feel like you two would vibe with this, but I had to
mean,
tell you.
That's fun. It's different being on a cruise. Oh my god. Oh
Who's
no.
on it?
Rachel, Janelle.
I didn't know any of these
I
people.
don't really care for Janelle.
I knew
Really?
you two would know them.
I mean,
What's
there
it
was one that
mean?
was sold out. Who's
Yeah,
sold
what's
out?
that mean when it's sold out? Like,
You're the
oh,
team. Like you're signing up
oh,
to
we
be on
can
their
join
team.
one of their
Yes.
teams?
Ah.
Which one are we going to join? The Cruise of Deception. I am signing up for that right after this. And I hope my boo-boo does too. We're going to be Team Pete. I'm not sure. Hopefully we can both make it on there.
Well, Janelle's sold out. Of course,
I don't need to
Rachel
be on
isn't.
Janelle's.
I don't know. I knew Trisha and
Sandra.
Peter.
Sandra
her.
was a limp dish rag on Traders. PETA. I would do PETA's.
I'd go on Pete's team.
Oh, Christian. Night. He was an
Christian, like-
idiot. He was the normie on season 1 of Traders.
I don't remember him.
He was
Must
the
be a reason
trader.
I don't. Oh, yeah. I could stand that guy.
Well, that sounds fun.
I
that
knew
it?
you two would be excited
Yes,
about that.
Sandra, Trishelle, Peter. I don't know Stephanie.
Well, who's still open?
Everyone but Janelle.
Yeah,
Oh.
which is so sad. I love Janelle.
No, everybody wants to be on that team. We got to pick different.
Well, shoot. Did you watch Janelle's season on Big Brother?
Yeah, which one was she?
You
Like-
haven't seen her. On
I have.
Big
I
Brother.
do remember.
You
Janelle,
probably
I do.
saw her on Big Brother All Stars. That doesn't count.
Maybe that is what I saw her on. You're probably right.
Um,
I'll have to look at it.
you know, I would maybe partake, but I don't think this cruise is being filmed from what I saw. It just seems like a money grab to me. I want to be filmed if I'm going on anything like that because I deserve to be on camera. Look at me. But I would be on Team Janelle and Trashley over here talking about Janelle. I can't believe her. Okay, and she calls herself a Big Brother fan. Okay, honey, come on now. Janelle is an icon.
Look at
Speaking
you.
of Big Brother reality stars, there was a meet and greet event tickets were like $130, and you meet Jag, Riley, Red, and Cameron at this thing. $130, and you get some burger, and you meet these four. I would never spend
No.
whatever
I
dollars.
like Jag, but they're big brother.
Give
He
me
won,
Corey in America, and I'm there.
Yeah. Not me.
They're doing open casting calls for this season of Big Brother. They
They're
haven't
doing
come
it, right?
here yet. They went to Minnesota, California.
That's right, you said that.
I told Julie Chen, I said, Julie, you come here. I commented.
Julie Chen Moonves.
Yeah, she'll see it. She'll know.
I know. I have no
Shoot.
doubt. We're getting on the deception cruise, though.
Yeah, well, let's go. I've
Either.
never been on a cruise.
I have.
Not a legit cruise. I've been on a ship.
We'd probably get left on an island. That's fine.
Yeah,
Auntie
yeah.
would come for us.
The only deception would be us.
Put the air tags
being-
on us. so
Where
you can
are
find
they?
us.
That's the
Well,
only
me and you
mystery.
went. We almost didn't make
I
it
know,
back,
that's
so
what I'm
I
saying.
wouldn't rely on me at this point.
Oh,
you'd save
shoot.
us. Because
Oh, God.
I think you're a little more responsible than both me and Boo Boo.
I mean,
but
yeah, that's obvious.
Yeah.
You take it
But-
back.
No, it's
I
true.
won't.
It's a fact. I can't.
Anywho.
It's fine.
I have one thing that I do want to bring up before I forget, because I forgot last episode. It's none other than my boy JT and his new album.
Love it.
I'll just never forget when I was like, gosh, his new song slaps. And you were like, yeah. And who said, I don't like it yet.
That song's fine, but it's probably my lower 5 on the album.
Mm-hmm. It's fine.
It is.
I know.
Okay, he should have
Uh,
opened with Drown. Selfish is
No.
fine, but
It all worked out how it should have.
oh
He's
gosh.
Isn't like he getting canceled for something?
Yeah, Brittany and
Well, no, not that. Like In Sync, are they not touring? Are they touring?
Well, he's got to tour first.
yeah, I haven't heard like them announce as in sync, but I know he is.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
he was doing a free show in California.
Free?
Yep.
Yeah, it was
Free.
free.
Was it free? One night
That's what
only.
I read. It
That's
could have been
nice.
a false news, but
It was a lot of celebs.
and then NSYNC came out, and I mean, man,
Oh.
I had NSYNC talk going on for a while,
Oh,
His,
God.
and I watched everyone,
yeah.
and they were
Me
the
too.
same.
His
But I can't
his,
get enough.
TikTok's been pretty great lately.
JT's
Yeah.
has
He's
been.
like, yeah, I'm like, I gotta watch.
Lance
like him,
Bass has been good.
how he, and I think he did like a song, like
1
play the
second
song.
song?
From, yeah, and I'm like, oh my god.
He did good up until Frozen. He couldn't get it.
He didn't get
He
that
didn't
one.
get Frozen.
Lance
Yeah.
did like a comment that was like, my mom promised me I'd get to see NSYNC someday. Is that something that I can cash in here soon? And Lance did like it. So I feel like they're working on something, but I don't know.
I can't imagine they would not.
Yeah.
Like, I truly can't. It looked like they all were vibing together,
Mhm.
and they all seemingly had good things to say about it.
Yeah. It's the second song they've had together in the last year.
Man, that's a good song.
It is a good
I
song.
can't get that out of my
Paradise.
head.
It's probably my number 1 on the album.
Can't get it out of my head.
Is
It's
it?
so dang good.
So good.
Oh,
The whole album's actually pretty good. Once you listen to it over and over again, it's like, oh, I like this one. Oh.
it's the only
Those
thing
are
I've
rare.
listened to.
I know.
Albums like that are rare, so.
It's gonna be on my Spotify like recap at the end of the year. I just know it because it's like
I love it.
I mean,
You just know it.
sanctified. And Trashley likes Love and War.
I love that one.
Yeah, I mean, I bump it. I crank that thing if I'm driving somewhere. I'm going f***ing up the disco. I'd f*** up
Oh,
the
yeah.
disco.
What's funny is I have it on my phone and Everett. I'm like, oh, Everett, the new album. And she's looking, she goes, there's a bad word there. And I'm like, oh. I didn't actually look at the time.
It's
yet.
censored.
Oopsie. But it's
got
not on
little
the, I don't think, does it? I think it actually said that.
No.
Well, on my phone, I think it.
It's
But she's not dumb. She knows what that says.
well, no, she's not dumb. She's very smart, but she also has
Prodigy,
heard it
some would call
before.
her.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I
no,
love
great
it.
album. Were you guys NSYNC or
Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet
I was
Girls?
BSB.
And then NSYNC came, and I love them, so I can't.
I feel like today, I've already
NSYNC.
seen BSB though, so,
Hmm.
and I've never seen NSYNC, so I think it's just, I don't know why I want to see them, and I'm feeling more NSYNC-y lately.
Probably because
Interesting.
JT is just like.
And I have been a
he's-
JT fan
He's great.
for a while. I mean, since he came out.
And you saw
on his
him.
own.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was great.
Of course,
God.
you saw him.
There's some songs on this album that, like, when I turn it up, I'm like, I can only imagine what this is like live.
He's
Like,
just
with a live
yeah.
band. Sanctified is probably the coolest song live.
Yeah, they
because
played
it's
that on
got-
SNL. That was good.
Yeah.
The performance on SNL was pretty wicked.
Yeah. No, I'm excited to see him here this year.
That's awesome. Hey, I heard some potential news on T Swift.
Oh, Travis's podcast?
No, what's that?
Well, Travis was doing his podcast with his brother talking about some NBA guy and was like, he was made in a tube or something because he's so good at NBA. And then he, under his breath, and he takes a sip, he goes, I can't wait to make my own. And then his brother goes, don't get the conspiracy theorists going.
What do you mean make my own?
Babies.
A baby.
Oh my god.
Whoop, there it is. Auntie, or making his own, and Auntie didn't understand it. Like, come on, where are you? He's talking about making babies. I thought I was the dumb one.
Yeah.
What the heck? No, I hadn't heard that. It was just shared on what do you call them? I don't know, an account that shares like blinds
reality?
and stuff.
Yep.
That if you Google Cruella 2, T Swift is in the cast.
Oh.
What's she gonna
I
do?
don't know, but interesting.
Interesting. I mean,
Cruella-
here's the deal. There is some weird timeline thing. She does a movie every time something. What was it? I don't remember. It's some Swifty math.
The fact that you even know that, I'm scared for your life. Although I just went to a Taylor Swift on Ice show just this weekend, so.
Oh my gosh, my cousin
What's
got
happening
engaged
to
at
us?
that.
What is happening to us?
They say they're not fans of something, and then something turns them, and then all of a sudden they're like super fans. You know, they're both now Swifties, and they were both anti-Swifty not even a year ago, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like it was like 6 months ago they were anti-Swifties, and now they're like, know her family tree. You're seeing a Swiftie transition.
I never in a million years would think that those words would come out
Oh
of my
my
mouth.
gosh, what era are you in?
I'm not sure. Somebody told me I should start with the Reputation era.
It's the best.
But I really like the Enchanted.
Oh, that's
Song.
yeah. So you like Speak Now?
I don't know which one it's on. It's like that Enchanted song. You know
Don't
all,
speak
like, you know
now.
way more than me. This guy's
I don't know what happened to me.
secretly a Swiftie
I
behind
was-
doors.
I-
Like, behind
was-
that curtain. And then my boo-boo, he's joining the cult of the Swifties. I don't know what's happening to him. He knows all about Reputation era and Night Night era. I don't even know all the eras. What did he talk about? He's like, oh, that's on that one. And I'm like, what? How do you know that?
Not anymore. I was a Swift hater, and then I have fully committed.
I'm kind of like mad we didn't go to a concert.
Me too. Maybe I'll go in Miami.
Your wallet isn't.
No, well, I would
Valid.
never have paid that much for it.
Valid. At least Olivia Rodrigo gives you contraceptive methods at hers.
Hey, I know a friend that went to that
Me too.
with her daughter.
Oh. Bloodsucker fame.
Well, I mean, they listen to it,
Yeah.
you know?
Shoot.
I have two more things,
Yeah,
but what
I
else
can't
you
wait.
got?
Is it the things that Riley?
No, not sad things. It's all random fun
Okay,
facts.
well, I was right.
Not depressing news.
That's all. It's very sad and unfortunate.
Shoot.
This whole thing just is awful. I feel bad for his parents, his family.
I know, and his mom said I talk to him every day, like, as long as they've got without talking.
I just
So sad.
have
Now
a buddy
it's forever.
system.
I'll never not have a buddy system.
Have a buddy system. You know, you just never know what could happen, and it's awful. And I send in all the love.
R.I.P.
That's all you have. Is a depressing update.
Shocker.
Speaking of depressing.
Oh, actually, no. I saw that Ariana actually bought her house.
She bought it.
Okay.
I saw that too, but.
Night,
Night-night.
Ariana.
Yeah.
What do you want?
All over my TikTok
I know.
is that 16-month-old baby that
Makes
you
you sick,
had
doesn't
to
it?
discuss.
I blame
The judge
Trashley.
read the lady to filth, which he should have.
He what?
He read her to filth. Have you never heard that?
Go figure.
Oh my God.
Add it to my list.
Like, he was like, I mean, you just got to read it or watch it because
I didn't see that.
he's telling her, like, your daughter persevered.
Oh.
'Cause when they found her, she was in rigor mortis. And that means that she lasted a very long time off of feces, and I mean, he was just like, he's like, your daughter is a fighter.
Oh,
And it's just,
so
I mean, it's
bad.
awful. But I just, you're sharing pictures on social media.
Ugh.
I mean, it's disgusting.
Did she look like she had any remorse?
She was crying a little bit. I just see, like, vacancy, you know? But disgusting.
Sad.
Anyways, on my other two notes, they kind of are related. They're two old movies.
Oh, I think I have one of those on my list as well.
What?
Happy Gilmore?
No.
Oh!
Beetlejuice.
No.
Beetlejuice? Oh!
Both valid sequels.
What do you got?
Both.
I'm excited now.
Well, it's not new movies. It's about past
Oh.
movies.
Okay.
So, Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Can anyone guess what just occurred?
Probably like so many years or something.
30?
The 40th
Oh my
40.
40th.
Oh my god.
anniversary of the day they had detention.
Oh,
March
that's
24th,
right. March 24th.
1984.
Yeah.
Which is just cool, right? Like, I was born in 82, so oh boy.
That's crazy.
It's so crazy. Yeah. Let's do it.
Dun, dun.
The best.
Hey!
Best detention ever. And then the other one is a little story I heard about our favorite Footloose actor,
Oh
Kevin
my
Bacon.
gosh. I saw that.
Kevin Bacon. What did you see?
That he's going to be at their prom.
Yeah. Well, not directly at their prom.
Yeah, I skimmed it.
So
Shocker.
it's this Payson High School in Utah where Footloose was filmed, like the parts of the school. Like, Kevin Bacon has his own locker there. Like, the one that was used in the movie is, like, related
That's
to Kevin.
cool.
Like, it's all
I
Kevin
love
stuff.
him.
And so they've made it a Footloose year because Payson High School is going to be relocating. So they wanted to, like...
Oh.
they've
Are
been
they going to
doing,
close
like-
the school?
Yeah, they've been doing recreations of Footloose and musicals and talking about his foundation
They
and
gotta
like, wanting
make
to
it
raise money.
a museum.
I mean, I was wondering the same thing, so I
A
don't know
film
what's going to
set.
happen.
Do something with
Why are
it.
they closing it?
I didn't get into that,
Oh.
the relocation, but it's just really cool that Today's Show came. They had Kevin Bacon on like a FaceTime
That's
in
cool.
front of the whole school was in the
Why
gym.
couldn't he have made it?
No, he is.
Oh.
But the story said he's not going to be, like, at the prom. He's going to come the day. They're doing, like, a charity fundraiser for it, too.
That's
so
awesome.
maybe he ends up staying, you know, but he's like, let's dance. That's how he ended his combo with the whole school.
fun.
It's just very cool.
That's great.
And Kevin Bacon, hello, like,
Love him.
6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
You like him a little more than the shirt?
I've never
Just because
really...
of his dance moves.
Yeah, he just seems like a really kind human. I love him and Kira together. They're just a cute couple.
Aw,
And his daughter's cute. And
I love that.
yeah, just... So it's kind of a cool, happy story.
Kevin Bacon. I bet he is just like one of the nicest celebrities you can meet, to be honest. He just seems like he'd be a genuine guy.
Maybe he'll be seeing you.
I'll meet him.
I bet you will.
He came to my film fest after I graduated. That no good.
Of course.
Oh,
of
Kevin.
course.
He actually is in Atlanta. That's where he called from. He's filming a movie, he said.
I'm driving.
Just cruise
So
down.
head on down to Atlanta.
Maybe you'll see some housewives.
Georgia.
He wouldn't even recognize a housewife if it was right in front of
Yeah,
him.
I know.
I would know Cherie.
Maybe Teresa Giudice.
Oh.
I would know Cherie. Who gonna check me, boo?
Cherie's great.
Portia?
Hey, where is oh god, what's her name? Trashly
TikTok.
Traders. She was the trader.
Larsa?
Portia.
Oh.
What?
Is her name Portia?
I don't think her name-
Phaedra.
Phaedra.
Yep, Phaedra.
Where's she from?
Atlanta.
She's not married to Medicine.
But she's Atlanta, isn't she?
She's not a Real Housewives of Atlanta anymore.
But
She's
she
been
was. Because then she was in the ultimate, when they went
Yeah.
to the Dorinda's house.
I'd know
She's been off.
I like Phaedra. I like her.
Phaedra's great. And Married to Medicine, she's good.
Yeah.
She's a
Yeah,
lawyer.
I like her.
Yeah, she's a
smart.
boss. She also owns a funeral home.
What?
Yeah. There's a ton of businesses that she had. I feel like she listed them off in the last season of Married to Medicine.
She's great.
And they had like an event at her funeral home.
Oh my god.
She's
And,
got
like,
this
one-
look that if she gave me that look, I would be like, oh god,
Her and
I'm scared.
CT were like rumored to be like a thing, weren't they?
Yeah.
Which is very weird.
Anyways, someone from Married to Medicine got out of a coffin. Yeah.
At her party?
Yeah.
Ugh.
It was like
Oh.
the rising of Quad.
I don't like it.
Worst
It was
nightmare.
weird.
Don't bury me alive.
That's what they do in the Traders. They bury them alive.
No.
Nope.
why I don't watch that.
I'm not going.
And you have to get them out and like, and I'm like, mm-mm.
No.
Kyle got buried alive.
Kyle was in there.
No.
Anywho, besides the point, I love
What
that
else you guys
for
got?
Happy
What
Gilmore
is
2 is
Yeah.
being produced by Netflix with Happy
I saw
Madison
that.
Productions. Should be interesting. They have a script that they're working on currently. Shooter McGavin. What's the actor's name? God, I can picture him.
I can too. I don't.
I can't
think of his name.
of his name, but he's the one that said it's happening.
Yep.
So
That's awesome. I wonder what it's going to be about.
I don't
Cool.
know.
Well, yeah, but like what aspect? Are they losing something? Are they?
It's
There's
golf.
always like a low and then a
Price
high.
is wrong.
Yeah, do you think they can't have Bob in there anymore?
No.
Maybe Drew will be in there. Maybe
Drew,
they'll bring
yeah.
in Steve
maybe
Harvey.
I'm like,
maybe
just
they'll
Steve
bring
over
in
Drew.
like what was his name? The guy that just retired recently, or is he dead? From that other game show. No, he's not dead.
Pat Sajak?
Yeah, maybe they'll bring Pat in.
I think he's retiring this year, but that would be funny too. Maybe
Anyway.
Vanna.
Yeah. Shoot, pay her what she's worth.
I think we're really thinking outside the box. They're not going to think like us.
Yeah, I just.
Well, maybe they'll hear this and Adam will be like, "Oh my gosh, makes sense."
Yeah.
But that's all of the buzz I've got to scuttle about.
I know, God. Just Kate was my other one, but I just bring depressing news, so I'll just move
Yeah,
on.
we edited out all of Kate last week because it was yeah, so she's got the cancer.
Real sad. Then I just saw a TikTok today about a reflection of her shirt in the bench, and I'm like, are they starting another?
Oh yeah, it's
Like-
all conspiracies when it comes to the Royals.
It really is.
It makes me sad.
I mean,
Yeah.
She has the cancer.
yeah, we don't know what kind of cancer at this moment in time filming this,
Well,
but
if they were doing abdominal surgery,
That's what I was thinking.
mean-
Stomach.
stomach, could it be ovarian?
could be. I guess I don't know what occurs in abdominal surgery, but
Crazy stuff though. All of the Royals, there's 3 of them that have the cancer right now.
Yeah, what's happening?
very sad.
But yeah, that's the updates that I've
Didn't
got.
Harry and Meghan speak out about it too?
They're
Not
being
that I
kept
saw.
out of all of the combos from what I've seen.
I haven't seen anything on them, so.
I think they found out when we found out, to be honest.
Crazy.
But
Yeah.
rough. Anywho.
Oof.
Yeah, so today we've got a fun little topic. Not really, it's kind of heavy.
Very heavy.
We've
Yeah,
got
hence
two
why the scuttle needed
docs.
to be a little light.
Yeah, we've got two docs that we watched. Trashly, did you watch both of them?
I did. I actually did something.
Oh, cheers to that!
Cheers.
Yes!
Cheers
Oh.
to that.
It's funny, me and Auntie were just flipping back and forth some things, and she's like, weird that I didn't take that away from that. It's funny how we all took different things away, I think,
From what?
from each of them, watching them.
Oh.
Like what she has on her notes for Quiet on Set is completely different,
Really?
or whatever the program, completely
Quiet
different
on
from
Set.
the notes that I had.
Interesting. Okay, which one should we start with? Feel like they're both crazy.
They're both very heavy, so pick and let's go.
Let's go Quiet on Set.
Let's go with the Nickelodeon scandal of it all, Dan Schneider of it all, Drake
Yeah.
Bell and Amanda Bynes and Alexa, whatever her last name is. Crazy stuff.
Love Drake's dad.
I did too,
I-
Joe.
All he wanted was to protect his son, and the one thing he asked of Drake's mom was to
I
keep
know.
him away from Brian Peck. And she let him go on camping trips and stay with him and allowed this to happen. Like, his mom is getting the heat on social media right now because
Of course she is.
Is she?
she is. I've seen quite a bit. That's like the real villain in this story is Drake Bell's mom because she let this happen. Like,
Which is unfortunate too, because she didn't know, but she did. I don't know.
it's like,
All
I
those
mean,
parents
for
that
me,
were like
these,
scared to
these
speak
are minors.
up. I agree.
yeah,
Again, I don't have a kid, so I can't judge anybody, but I saw the hurt in his dad's eyes.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
He knew, and he tried, and he got pushed out.
Mm-hmm.
like when your kid is asking to be emancipated. Trashly, that means when they ask to
Yeah,
become
I
their-
know that.
Okay,
I do know that one.
when your
You
kid
didn't when you asked.
Oh, did you say that?
You
Yeah.
said,
Oh,
What's
"What
it
does
mean to be a parent?
emancipated?"
oh my gosh. I know what that means. Jesus.
But like when your kid asks to do that, you know, you gotta somewhat think there's a conversation that's like, why do you want this? Like, what's, you know? I just feel like somehow Drake was just able to just do it. Like a lot of these celebrities, like Macaulay Culkin and everything, and like some of them
Yeah.
have very good reason. Like Macaulay's parents were taking his money, like, you know.
Right.
But if you're actually parenting your kid pretty well, like a Drake Bell, why are you, you know, asking to be emancipated?
I feel like you just get caught up in it, and then you don't know who to trust, and then you're hearing from someone that someone's stealing money. Oh my gosh, I can't trust them anymore. Or,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like this circle that Joe just unfortunately fell in the wrong hole at that point because
Oh.
no one supported him, and he was the one who knew it the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, and no
they
one
called
believed
him
him.
homophobic because
Yeah.
Brian was gay, and it's
Yeah.
like, no, there is seriously like. I feel like I'm not a parent, so I don't know, but I feel like a parent has that sort of intuition and sees the little things that maybe most people overlook. You know,
Yeah.
I feel
But
like
it sounds like they had a good way of pushing the parents and twisting it on them. Like,
They
because
were
in the first
questioning.
episode
Yeah.
or two, the one mom of the guy, I can't remember his name, but she was like, I knew something was wrong. I just didn't want him to get in trouble or pushed out or
yeah, and then the one
not be able
girl's
to
mom.
be on the show.
The one girl's mom who's like, all I wanted was to be on TV and my parents didn't let me. So when my
Yeah.
daughter wanted to do it, like, that's horrible. That's so sad. Like, I think back to when I think I was probably 10 or 11 and I went to an open casting call for Nickelodeon and Disney
casting agents, and like had this whole line thing memorized and went in there, did the audition, and like the agent was like, oh, he's great, blah blah blah, pay us this so we can get him in things, whatever. But like, what if I like went in early 2000s and did like, that's terrifying. It's your dream, like the one thing you want to do
Yeah.
is perform and like get to have fun and do this thing that you just see other kids getting to do, and turns into that. Like, ugh, that's like,
And then they were saying just how like we as adults understand that stuff. Like when I was watching that stuff, I didn't. You look at some of the things they showed, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so gross. Like the kid with the cape that looked like a
oh
man's part,
yeah, it looks like penis. That's
and then
the
he
scientific
sneezed,
word.
and it was like clear stuff that came out of his
So many
mouth. It's just-
innuendos.
Yeah, and then Ariana Grande, I didn't realize she.
I never saw any of those shows.
I didn't all that I did,
All
but
that
then the
was
rest
the
I
last
don't
one,
really.
Yeah,
The Amanda Show a little bit.
pretty
Never.
much all the shows that were covered were my like
Right.
time. You know, Zoe 101 and Drake and Josh. Like I lived off of those shows. When Drake and Josh was done, I was pretty much done with Nickelodeon. Like iCarly was a big one too, but that there's a whole lot of things
Excuse me.
going on. Jerry Trainer and Nathan Kress, who were two actors on iCarly, unfollowed both Nickelodeon and Dan Schneider on Instagram following the doc being released. So these are two people who came back for the reboot of iCarly and like were recently working with people I'm assuming were working on the original iCarly, and they're taking a stand. Like there are a lot of people that didn't know this was going on, and they're catching flack.
Yeah.
Like Josh Peck, who starred alongside Drake Bell, is getting so much heat online. And like, you know, it doesn't happen to everybody there, and
Yeah.
Drake clearly wasn't telling anybody. So Josh didn't know. Like, you know, and Drake did make a video that was like, Josh has reached out to me personally, so I see him catching hate. Take it easy on him.
I can see the pain in Drake. I mean, that was hard. That was a hard watch.
Yeah, it is.
That was hard to see him talk about everything that he went through.
Yeah, and it opens your eyes to a lot of the other things that went on in his life. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, he had his own predatorial behavior that occurred. He had drugs, alcohol,
Yeah.
all these issues. Like, I mean, imagine how that. I can't even fathom what that does to your brain chemistry.
No. At that age?
Yeah.
There's no words to even put myself in his position.
No. That should
I
be the
feel-
highlight of his life. Those days.
100%.
Like-
So you got to lose trust in all human beings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yuck.
You know, and this doc, like, I was excited for it because I have seen so much about this for the past few years, because Alexa Nichols, who was on Zoe 101, spoke up about it early on, like, I mean, years ago. And then Jeanette McCurdy put out her book
She
talking
had the book,
about it.
yeah.
So it had been a
Wasn't
long
Amanda
time
Bynes
coming.
also putting out stuff online at one point?
I don't remember.
It was about Dan Schneider.
It might have
Yeah.
been, yeah, like tweets or something when she was on her weird Twitter.
It was, why are we talking about Harvey Weinstein when we should be talking about Dan Schneider
Yeah.
and like different
Yeah.
things like that?
Yeah.
Like her and him in the hot tub. And I'm like, that's so gross.
You know, and I watched the Amanda show
I watched
and like
it, yeah.
saw
I know.
this stuff, and the feet thing, I didn't get that when I was older, or until I was older. The weird innuendos, obviously I didn't get it until I was older, but watching it back, yeah, I mean, it's all there. I watched a full 10-minute thing where it was like the end sequences of Victorious, and they're all saying weird things like, whoa, that's big, and it's so hard, and like just a sentence at the very end of the
weird.
show, and it's gross.
And gross.
Gross.
It really is. And I was really saddened to hear those two female writers
Oh,
that got asked to share a salary.
Ugh.
I can't even imagine.
And they had to accept it. Like, I felt their desperation. like, we just want to get into writing, and we want to be a part of a show. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. And then they get treated like dogs.
Yep. And the one is
Very
still
sad.
scared to talk about some of the stuff that she endured, I think, because of her career, I would assume. Like, there was, like, it's hard to talk about, yes, but I think there was a moment when she was like, I prefer not to talk about that. And I wonder if it's because she's, like, worried about getting jobs in the industry talking about some of this stuff.
Which is sad because part of your story.
I just can't imagine what people went through
Do you
on
think-
all levels.
Like when we were watching it, it just like would pop out with like Dan said this. Like, did they interview him? Did he watch this? Like, what's
Dan
No,
put out a video on
He did?
YouTube
He did.
with an actor from iCarly interviewing him. Feels very scripted. Feels very forced. He apologized to people saying he did not know this was happening, and if anyone feels this way, it's awful. The video is horrible. Everybody knows and has known that Dan Schneider is a creep for years. It's been talked about like openly for a while, so the fact that he's putting this out, I mean, he hasn't had work in forever as far as I'm aware, but yeah, no, he put out a YouTube video. It's trash. He's trash.
I didn't see that, but yeah, it was interesting how they just had like with the black and the white writing, just Dan said that didn't happen.
Yeah, like
I'm
where
sure
did
they
those
sent,
come
like,
from?
here for a comment, and the publicist helped him
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
with what to say back, Same with Nickelodeon statements.
Yeah. Brutal.
Just sad because all that stuff like the awards and all the Nickelodeon, just that ruins a child's
Well, right, memory
yeah.
and nostalgia.
It's my everything, I watch that
Mm-hmm.
and Disney Channel every day, and people are talking about when's the Disney Channel one coming out.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It could cause a storm for all of these kids' media platforms, but
I mean, essentially, yeah, like, kids need more protection is what I've gotten from this. And you just assumed that vulnerable population would be protected.
yeah,
Like, the fact that they dealt with some of the stuff that they said, I'm like, that's just so out of my wheelhouse.
it's awful.
Like, I was hanging out, playing video games,
Yeah.
doing fun things. I was never dealing with the adult stuff that they were dealing with.
No. God.
So-
Like, what does this do with, like, Nickelodeon Land and, like, all
Uh,
of these, like, people are, like, coming for Nick. Full force.
Yeah, I wonder what will be the repercussions or the
did
after
they
effects.
close that in the Mall of America or did they switch it? Because wasn't
No.
that Nickelodeon something?
It's still Nickelodeon.
Yeah, last we were there it was, but I don't
That's
remember.
been a stint since I've
Yeah,
been
it's
there.
been a minute since I've been to the Mall of America.
I met old Nathan Kress and Jeanette McCurdy at the Mall of America back in the day when they were on iCarly.
Oh, that's cool.
But
I'd like to read her book now that I kind of know.
I'm glad my mom died.
Yeah.
I want to read it
That's
really
sad,
bad.
too.
I have the audiobook version of it. I just need to listen. But heavy,
Sad deal.
it's just heavy stuff, and more will come out. More is coming out right now. Like Alexa
right, 'cause the
Nichols'
next one-
Twitter is crazy.
They're going to air a new one like every...
It's
Or is
all
it done?
out.
Was that the doc?
The doc is out, I think.
I thought that it said like April something that they're...
I thought I read there were more episodes as well, but I could be mistaken too.
Really?
I thought I read that.
But yeah, we gotta protect Joe
I love him.
Joe,
all
he's
costs.
getting a lot of love right now.
Bell. And like when Drake was like, my dad gets kind of emotional. I mean, you can see it.
Yeah.
Like he was like, his voice was shaking. Just respect for bringing out a story that has been buried.
There is a season 2 coming.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is just the surface level.
Which makes sense because, like, Alexa, who has been very outspoken about... That bitch is talking to me out there.
Like, what are you looking at?
I wonder if
Hello?
when people play this podcast and you say it, does it turn on there?
Well, it probably does.
But
Alexis.
she didn't have a
Auntie.
lot in the doc. So I'm sure there's a lot more. I mean, oof. Ugh.
Yeah, it was heavy, hard watch, but
It ruins a lot of the great shows that I just loved, you know?
yeah.
And just what those kids had to,
And they're still dealing with it. They're going to be dealing with it for the rest of their
for
lives.
sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then like, yeah, never
And the
mind.
parents. But
The other one is also about the abuse of children.
man,
I just can't.
The program on Netflix. You guys both have finished it.
Yep.
I mean,
heavy. Well done documentary, though. I do agree with you on that.
the editing, the footage,
Very well done.
the proof of everything, like screenshots, timeline,
Yeah.
everything, so well done. And like I mentioned, I love a doc that features the director as the
Yeah.
like, you know.
She went to film school in California.
Yep,
How did she
And-
have?
What was it? Catherine Kubler, isn't that her name?
think so.
Um,
Yep.
I read somewhere in one kind of article or something that said she felt like she was an amateur and that it wasn't a really good, well done doc.
The doc, really.
She called it something like probably filmed talk, but
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I disagree, honey. You did awesome.
I don't know how they went back into that building.
I don't either, but also like, people deal with that trauma in such a different way, and you can see it with them. It's kind of like joking about it sometimes helps them cope with it. I think is kind of the vibe that I got from, especially her. You know, she's just chucking around a lot of times. They're
Yeah,
all
she
putting
is.
the skirts on and like, I don't know.
I liked it.
I did too. I mean, I loved it.
The touch of humor within there helped me deal with it like I'm sure it helped them deal with it.
yeah, help them process.
You know, drinking a Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Yep.
And I'm like, ooh, that's the ultimate, like,
Yep. F you.
you know?
Auntie chose the censored version. I said.
No, because I just, again, can't imagine the trauma.
No.
They'll never get rid of
No, you saw it in all of them. Every single one of them had some kind of trauma when they were
it.
talking.
And like the one girl that was like, I mean, none of them did anything wrong, but the one that actually truly,
yeah.
the parents just thought it would bring them closer together. What is wrong with you?
Oh. Oh.
And these things are still operating.
Mm-mm.
How?
Night.
I mean,
That's,
the ending, like she and her dad are kind of good. Is that kind of what I got from it? Or they? I mean, she's working on that. Like,
Yeah. I think it'd always be a work in progress. Can I, her song choices?
oh my gosh,
my
yes.
God. Cindy Lauper. I was crying.
And just how they slowed them down.
So good.
What was the other one?
Sound of Silence.
Yes.
I looked up. I have not looked up who sings a song on a movie or a doc in a minute.
Did you find them?
Yeah.
Who
they're
sings
called The Chromatics.
Oh, I like it.
The Chromatics. Sound of Silence. Like, that one, I felt it in my chest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The words of the song, and when she chose to play it in the first episode, I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And then how they said, I might never be able to listen to Girls Just Want to Have Fun again.
Mm-hmm.
And then how they made it
And she sang
into a
it.
sad song.
Yeah.
And one of the girls was singing it. Because I heard it and I'm like, oh, they chose a cover of it, you know? And then they cut
Yeah.
to her actually like playing it there in the school. Like, I was like, ooh, that's even more like, whoa.
She was singing it in the third episode. I think the Chromatics were singing it in the second episode.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken from what I've found. I went down a little path.
Of course you did.
Well, I had to find out who sang that Sound of Silence.
Yeah, it was good. I was gonna say that because you appreciate music. I'm like, oh, this, yeah.
It's,
good.
I mean,
What?
We need to take a quick break before you talk. How was your drink? You made some faces.
oh, I'm sorry. This is so much better than the first one, even. It's so
Likes
damn good.
juicy better.
Of course he does. It's a little fruity, I bet. Citrusy.
It is a little fruity, but not. I don't even know how to express what this tastes like.
He's very
Is it a party in
expressionable.
your mouth?
Oh my god.
It is.
Fiesta in your mouth?
That sounds like a joke that would have been made on.
I know, that's what I was
Nickelodeon.
thinking after I said it. Ugh.
It's gonna ruin any sort of jokes now. Look
Not
what Dan
ours.
Schneider did.
Anyways,
Um,
back to you.
No, what I was gonna say was I love how I'm mad that they didn't finish that part with the lady in the restaurant though. I love how they found some of the people, like the pastor guy, and then that guy called her back. All of them are obviously in denial. They know they did something.
Good on
But-
them for just recording
I wish
and saying, you
we
know
could have
what?
finished what she said though.
You know
Yeah.
what? You did this to me. I don't really give a what you have to do or say. We didn't put your face in here. You're saying it. It's factual. It's truth. We're not making you look bad.
Well, and
You're
the poor
making you
girl,
look
she
bad.
just wanted her parents to believe her, and why couldn't you just give her that?
Yep.
The whole thing, you do wonder, like, is it because they weren't on camera and just their voice was that they were allowed to get away with that?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. I mean, you're not. I mean, they could probably sue you for defamation, maybe, but it's all factual stuff, so it's not like, you know.
Right. Yeah.
When they shut it down, I just wrote this down so I don't forget. Why was there so much stuff left there?
It sounded like they literally just got shut down.
Yeah,
And they couldn't burn.
that's scary.
Yeah. I mean, it's a treasure trove.
I just don't, like, they left everything. There's
I
not
can't-
burning anything. There's nothing.
That's the thing. Like, wouldn't you get rid of that? You
But
would think.
who would do it?
the person
Yeah.
that wasn't charged, which is who?
Why would he? Because he got, I'm sure, let go because that school got shut down. So they have no allegiance.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just crazy.
I mean,
You know,
I
they have
love
so
it.
many. Like Robert Litchfield is the
Oof.
linchpin of all of this.
Night night, Robert.
And his brother Narvin, which,
Marvin.
Horrible
side
name.
note, at the end, when she does karaoke,
Oh my God! What?
What did she say?
she did karaoke and it was One Way or Another. I'm gonna find you.
We'll find you.
I'm gonna
I'm
get
gonna
you.
get you
I am
one
like-
way. I go.
Burn.
That is such.
Like-
She's
That's
good.
the passive thing I would do.
So good.
The poor girl.
To
Like,
And
do
like
it with
photobombing
music.
with him,
Yeah.
you know, like
What's she doing?
he has zero clue what she's doing, how she's associated, what's going down.
Yep.
Yikes.
Brilliant.
I wondered how they got him on. Do you think they like told him
you
that
have
they were
to
just
sign a
filming?
release. Yeah. No, I don't. I. It's interesting to me how they got that. I was thinking that the whole time. I'm like, how the hell? Because
Yeah.
they get B-roll of them watching her perform the song.
Yeah.
Like, we're
And
just.
you see the camera guys all over
Yep.
as they're doing it. So I wonder if they were just like, "Hey, we're
okay, you're gonna
shooting."
think I'm an idiot, but like that was him sitting there while she was singing.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know. Ding dong, write it down.
I don't need to write stuff down.
She sang with him. Like they sang a song together. I think.
It was crazy, but I'm like, good on you for looking up his social. And he's
Finding
inviting
him
like anyone to roll down to karaoke.
and being
Hell
like,
yeah, I'm
"Oh, I
going,
just
right?"
happened to still be in town, so."
Oh man.
That's
Ugh.
like the singing of a song though, like that's something passive I would do, like except maybe on like a jukebox or something, play a song that only like you and your friends know you're doing this. But like he has no idea, but she's like,
Man.
brilliant.
You know, I did that to a ex one time at a bar.
Of course she did.
Him and his wife were there,
Ugh.
and I played the song that he said reminded him of us.
Oh no.
I love it.
Very passive.
Did he look at you?
Of course, you know he's thinking about it.
Oh yeah.
So
I
he,
respect
like-
the petty person.
I mean,
I love it.
I can't say I've been fully above all, a
Hey,
bigger person my whole
I
entire
respect the petty. They called me Petty Penny for a reason, okay? That's me. Cheers to that.
I was really hurt because it was after a lot of things,
Right.
and I'm like, this is the least I can do.
Hey, you know what? Every
Should've
once
put
in a
on
while,
repeat.
I know.
everybody
That would've been
deserves a
great.
little.
Yeah.
They do.
So, anyways.
No, I thought it was very well done, and if they hadn't, like, the stuff that they had to, like, dig through to get
Ugh.
those docs and get that proof, like, so much respect to them for putting this
There was a
together.
snake in there.
Yeah, I did. That was gross.
Ugh.
Oh, I did not see the snake.
In the library by
Yeah.
the books at the bottom. I'm like, oh no, night
I
night.
didn't
It
see
was-
that, but
Poetic. It was in episode 1.
oh, okay.
And I'm like, this is,
They're
like,
among the
snakes
snakes.
and-
Yeah.
yeah, like, just showed I can't imagine going back and having to relive your feelings like the guy did
Oh,
that did the riot. What was his name? Quentin? Or
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
remember.
poor guy.
I mean, these people have a lot of trauma that they're
Mhm.
facing, and I did like that they all did it together,
Yep,
and went in like an army.
mm-hmm.
yep.
Essentially, armies trying to battle their demons. But the whole kidnapping,
Yeah.
your kids at night,
They did that in Outer Banks.
man.
Huh?
The Outer Banks, like the Netflix show.
I
To
don't
Kia
remember.
or Key, they do it to
Oh,
her. They come
yeah.
and steal her.
Yeah, it's,
Well,
That's fake, but like
I
it's
mean,
just crazy
Dr.
that
Phil
these places.
did that shit.
He did.
I don't know if I don't know.
I don't understand it.
Scared straight, like, I mean, all of these things, like, You do that
Yeah,
shit
it's-
to me, you're canceled. Night
It's
night.
very scary. So then Paris was in it, Paris Hilton,
Yep.
because her parents did that to her. And she talks about it in her reality show, or Paris in Love. I haven't watched it, but I've read some stuff about it. And then they're in court talking about it in the program.
Yep.
And you missed it.
Yeah, that's one part I
You
gotta
missed
go
it?
back. I gotta go back and watch. I watched it all, but I'm like, I didn't see that part. But it could have been when I
Ghost
Who
off?
knows?
Jesus. No,
So,
yeah, she's pretty
seeing
prominent
them-
in it. I mean, the director
Yeah.
even has a picture with her and stuff.
I mean, it makes sense, though. She's fighting for the same thing.
Yeah.
And just the shutting down or
don't-
regulating of these, what do you call them,
Programs?
institutions?
Yeah, program.
Because, like you said before, fake degrees. So these guys are going out into the work world. They don't even have a degree to show.
Trying to go to college and
Like, what? Like, that's got to be so, like, demeaning.
it's not your
it's not
fault
happening.
at all. Like,
Right.
that's on you, mom and dad. Like, you know?
Man.
when they called the one like if you have adopted kids or whatever, how like the state will pay for it or something, like the
Ooh,
government.
when they call one of the programs, yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It's,
I
I mean,
just
there's a
how
lot
do
of
they-
work to do.
How is it still okay to?
I just don't think people fully understand what's going on.
Then in the Mexico ones, like I cannot like how they walked around those dog kennel things.
I didn't know these things existed. Like,
I
at
didn't
all,
either.
I don't think
I-
I knew that
Guys-
there were programs like this. I knew there were, like, schools for the quote bad kids or whatever, but I didn't know there were full on, like, this,
Programs.
you know?
Yeah.
My Lifetime movies. That's right. I've seen one like this. It has to have some truth, but it's like the other, like that crazy lady that impersonated the girlfriend. There was a Lifetime movie.
Which I bet a lot are loosely based off of
Yeah.
real things. But the real things are a lot
It's
harder
gross.
to watch.
People just they die in there. Some kids did.
Well, a lot of them,
Yeah.
ended up not being able to deal with life anymore too.
Yeah.
So
Well, when you get locked in those rooms and you can't.
yeah, there's a lot that
The
they're
security
making
footage,
millions a year on one institution.
like, yeah.
And this guy has, the Litchfield, the main Litchfield, has created this umbrella
Yeah, so he
with
can't
all
be
his
touched.
LLCs that he can't be touched.
How?
Oh, it's not him.
You can't get him.
Yeah.
So he's out there just living.
Yep.
It just doesn't make sense to
And
I
me.
know.
abandoned his little ranch.
Resort.
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Yuck.
And they're there. The fact that they went there and are like walking on the property, crazy.
All in the form of greed, right?
What a loser.
I don't understand. Yeah.
Well, because that resort is now a mini program for some people too. Like a cousin or something that used to do the kidnapping
Yeah.
was running it. Excuse me, Tim or something.
It's all
Anyway,
just gross.
it's very sad.
I'd be
Gross.
intrigued to see what the fallout is from this doc to these people, and I would hope people watch and don't send their kids to these things, but I don't know who wants to waste $40,000 on sending your troubled teen to be
Well,
abused.
Desperate
Some people
parents.
have no their options. I'm assuming they don't want to lose their kids, but
And
hey,
when
you
the
want to lose your
parents
kids?
when the parents start running and working their program, what the when they go to their little retreat things at hotels and they're doing the little night,
Like
what?
dressing up and
What?
doing different things like that. Just none of it made sense to me. But I'm sure when you're in that desperation and situation that you're just hopeless, you grasp onto anything that's people are telling you,
Night.
which is manipulation at its finest.
Yeah.
Brutal.
It's scary.
Oof, I
It's
just-
a scary world.
Can't imagine putting my kid through that or being put through that. I mean, I thought going to timeout was bad, Like, that's nothing.
Yeah, you're
It
being
puts your life into perspective
Sure does.
and what you've been through.
But they were all wearing the University of, or whatever their shirt said. What was that place called? Liberty?
Ivy Ridge.
Ivy Ridge. Academy of Ivy Ridge.
Yeah.
Like, they all had those shirts. I'm like, ew.
I
But
liked
it's a
how
way
they
of deal. I know. In
made
the
it
end,
all
it all
work.
makes
it's
sense.
like them putting on the uniforms.
I know. They go, this is weird. Why are we doing this?
They're
I liked
posing
it.
outside of the school,
Yeah.
crazy stuff. The fact that
What a
goes
deal.
on is just
Yeah, I hope it seems like it's up in the offices of, political people.
Yeah,
So
well,
hopefully it's.
let's hope
they're
so.
the
And then
ones
when you
that
have
are
someone
giving
like
funds
Paris.
to it. So
Yeah, I mean, hopefully you just got to keep working. These got to be.
Diligent.
Yeah.
we need
Is that a big
lawyers
word for me?
and powerful people to step up. But
Yeah.
unfortunately,
Diligent.
the politicians' pockets are being funded by people who run places like that. So
It's a whole ring.
welcome to America.
America, bitches.
So, anyways,
Oh, you better watch out.
Kyle Cook over here preparing for the 4th of July episode.
I love him. Freaking A.
When people are literal bitches.
God, you guys.
He's my, like, he was in Arizona and I gotta meet him. I just, sometime I will.
Oh, what did he do?
You will. Would you rather meet him or
Oh,
Melissa Gorga?
Gorga.
Really? Huh.
I feel like
Interesting.
I feel like I'd have more fun with Kyle than Melissa Gorga,
well,
but
meet or hang out with, I don't know, because I like Joe too. I would hang out with Joe and Melissa. They'd be fun. I've just, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, have willed that and I'm gonna meet her. I will.
yeah,
Manifested.
Manifested. And
willed
so,
it.
when I do,
You were so close in that 2020 year,
I don't know when to
2021.
talk about it. If I just could have gotten into Cosmo, it's fine. It's fine.
Man,
No.
just on the other side of the wall.
I mean, truly. Even if I could have saw her through the window,
I know. And they wouldn't let you in because it was COVID.
you had to be a guest there.
She was in the one place that wouldn't let you in.
Oh,
I know.
I mean, we were just a day late and a dollar short everywhere she went.
We were.
So it was like the Bellagio. Oh, we're there, but we're not there. Ugh.
it's just not meant to be.
Okay, Melissa, you'll meet me someday, and Kyle, we'll just bro and hug
You'll
together too.
meet me someday.
Yeah, you will.
Oh, jeez.
So, you guys ready to play a little segment?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Auntie's got a BYOS today
Hers
again.
is just so good. We just got to keep playing aunties.
The wheel
Really?
likes Auntie.
The wheel does like me.
Oh my gosh, that means you gotta go play the wheel tonight after we're done here.
Oh yeah, we'll go downstairs. I never win on the Wheel of Fortune. I won $100.
You do on The Price is Right.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you win on The Price is Right?
Is that the one? I thought it was the Wheel of Fortune.
No, your Price is Right. You came back and you go, I just won $100.
That was at the Excalibur, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I never win.
That was last season when we were there.
Yeah.
We're in our
Yeah.
Aria Bellagio era.
Yeah.
your
You know,
upper
I like
level.
to hit them up
Yeah.
I like to hit them up at the ones where I know those people are spending their money, so the price is right for me.
Wasn't he playing Monopoly? Or was it Price is Right?
Price is
Well,
Right.
you guys left me for a little bit, and I go,
Yeah.
I'm just
Well,
gonna
we
sneak
had to
a
go
20.
cash in.
Cash in, and you're like, I'm going to throw in another 20.
Without us, on my birthday,
Rude.
Well,
the day the internet died.
That's not how the Bernsdorf sisters roll.
No, but I just needed a little hit.
Don't we all need one?
I had a taste.
God dang.
I had a taste, and I needed more.
That's
It's an addiction. It's
It
bad.
is. It's
So
the
what's your
sounds.
favorite slot game to play in Vegas?
Oh my gosh. I love the Wicked Witch. She's not very
Wizard of
nice
Oz.
to me, but I also love Buffalo.
I like the Flying Pigs, the alien one that I won last time, and then Heidi.
Heidi. Oh, I forgot about that bitch. She's
And I
very
like the-
nice to me.
Bitch. I oddly like the ones that are there and gone sometimes, like Titanic. I love that one. Sex and the City. That they come and they go.
I gotta
What about
try
you?
the claw machine tonight.
Yeah, let's go. I'll see you later.
Yeah, I like Sex and the City. I was a Wheel of Fortune addict for a minute,
Yep.
but I only won rarely. And when I say addict, it's like putting $20 in.
Yeah.
You win $500.
Getting a hit.
What?
What?
But I do like Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh yes, yes,
That's
yes.
a good one.
Has been a recent one that I've had.
Where's that at?
Aria.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's in some other places too. I just have played it in the Aria. And then if I see like game show ones, you know, like Price is Right or Monopoly, those are the ones I
Monopoly's
tend
a fun one.
to roll to.
I need
Which
a big
brings me
win.
into our segment. What?
500 was my biggest.
Biggest win I've ever had is like 170.
Mine was 500. What was yours?
1,300 maybe?
Holy
Oh, this
shit, on
bitch
what?
over here.
It was on a random one, like a dancing drums or something like
Baby
that.
drums.
Yeah, something that I don't.
Okay, cool. Auntie was really dying to tell us about this.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
Just my turn to talk about my segment.
Yeah, BYOS, not B.
We're calling it Game Show Gabbin'.
Oh.
Like gabbing. We're
Yeah.
gonna gab about some game shows.
We're gabbing about the game shows.
So we've talked a bit about some game shows on this episode, which is funny. So I'm just gonna ask you some random questions, fun questions about game shows. Not trivia, just your own personal opinions.
okay.
So there's no trivia here. I just wanted to talk about some game shows.
We going to the races?
Not
I
horse
hit
racing.
I hit the wrong button.
I think you need to label those.
Well, they are labeled, but celebrate is a bunch of horse horns. So
So when I'm talking about game shows, I'm not talking about
deal or no deal.
Big Brother.
yes. So I'm talking about like Game Show Network
Oh,
and like ones
America says.
you kind of grew up with. Like when you were sick, you probably watched Price is Right during the day, or Wheel of Fortune with your grandma.
What's the one that they dressed up in?
Let's make a
deal.
deal.
Yes.
Wayne Brady.
So, these are that's what I'm asking about, okay?
Not shocked to you drop.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
game show.
Okay.
So top 3 favorite game shows all time in your life, each of you.
I didn't watch a lot of game shows. I liked Let's Make a Deal. Because I
Okay.
liked Wayne Brady and
Yeah. Monty Hall, I believe, was the original, and it was even funnier
really?
back in the day.
God, I'm trying to think if it's not like Deal or No Deal.
Maybe I would take Deal or No Deal.
I got mine.
I would take no Deal or No Deal.
Trashley, you go. I gotta think on
Family Feud.
that. Oh, yeah.
Number 2 would be Shop Till You Drop, and then 3 would be Supermarket Sweep. I love those.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I wish they would come back, but still be old.
Right. Did you ever watch Shop Till You Drop?
Is that where you get like a cart and you fill it
No,
up?
that's
That's
Supermarket,
Supermarket
Sweep.
Sweep.
Okay. No, I don't think I did.
It was great.
I loved it.
So they were in like a mall setting, and then they could go to how many stores? 3 different stores and get gifts.
Because they had trivia, and whoever got it got to go and pick,
Like,
then
do like
open
a
it, and then they
shopping
got to
spree.
keep it. Like,
Yeah.
it was a blender. Ooh.
Okay.
And
It
then at
was
the
really
end,
cool.
they got to pick from more than 3. It was a whole bunch, I feel like.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly, but it was a great show.
There was like 3 levels.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like it was only 2.
Maybe 2. I might have lied a bit.
Interesting.
Because they could run to every store in the front and then up the stairs.
Yes.
You had to be real strategic.
So those are my 3 favorite.
I like it.
This one's kind of tough for me. I feel like Let's Make a Deal. Family Feud is a good one. Like, I was never a fan of like Wheel of Fortune and The Price is Right. I never got into it. I just recently understood how those two work.
Wow.
Because I just never watched it. I'm like, what do you mean
He
you
was a
want to
baby,
hit?
I'm sure.
What do you mean you want to hit $1? What is it? What do you mean? That's 100. That's not $1. What's going on? I mean, like Cash Cab. I remember watching like that.
All right, that's a game show.
That was a fun one because they're like in a cab and they're doing trivia. It's easy. But recently, I feel like I would have to say probably America Says because that one's just an easy watch.
All right. I like it. What else did you have to say? You had
Double
a-
Dare.
Double
I said
Dare.
that would have been a great one.
Oh, well, canceled.
Well,
He was on there, though.
Yeah. Was he interviewed?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember him
what
being
was that
interviewed.
one that Summer was in charge of? Summer whatever. What movie? What
Summer Sanders.
What was she? What was her game on Nick?
Can you
Who was
Google
that?
it? Do Summer Sanders game show Nickelodeon. I can't remember.
I could see it.
I can too.
Figure it out.
That
Might
one,
It might be.
figure it out. Yep.
That's a nice
So
job.
weird.
See,
That
this
was
is why I pick her for a trivia team. For those random
Yeah.
moments.
Yep.
Yeah.
Comes in clutch.
Yep.
How about that kid's Fear Factor, huh?
Night. Game shows. Smarter Than a Fifth Grader. I saw that. Might come back with one of the Kelsey
Oh.
brothers. Did I see that?
I did like that show. I
There's
watched
a lot
that
more
a
than
lot.
you would think. I don't know.
Yeah.
We
That
would
would be
watch
nice. I
that.
bet that would be good though.
The fam would gather around to watch Shoal. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? I was.
Yeah.
I was.
I
So-
wasn't. Anyways.
Top 2 favorite hosts.
Steve Harvey for sure. I love him,
Yeah.
even if he's getting
Oh,
canceled.
Bob
by
Barker.
Catwoman. Bob is pretty
Like
great,
the Mark.
but I
He
like.
always said,
Go ahead.
"Spay and neuter your pets." That's what he always said at the end.
He did.
I don't know. Who is the guy that? I don't know. Pat Sajak. I didn't really like. I don't know. Family Feud guy. Who was before Steve Harvey?
Oof, I can't remember. There's been like 2 or 3. Richard Dawson was an old one. I feel
I
like
don't
there
mind
was
Steve
an
Harvey.
in-between.
He's pretty funny.
Oh man, Steve's hilarious.
I would say Bob, and then
Naked, huh? Naked grandma. Naked, huh?
I don't know if I could think of a second one.
What was the one that Steve did and I was with you, Auntie, and we were like
I
crying.
thought you'd remember it.
Oh God, what was it? It was so.
You're what?
Because he
I
goes,
can't
he
remember.
goes, huh?
Steve Harvey in his underwear or something?
Oh,
What?
bald.
Bald.
How the human, or Steve Harvey's head size?
I thought you
Pounds.
remember, so I was
How
like,
many
I'm
pounds
just
Steve Harvey's head is, right?
And he goes, what? Right?
How much does Steve Harvey's head weigh? 20 pounds. 20? Huh?
Was that? I mean, he's done so many that
Oh,
I've
God.
been watching. I like laugh out loud.
He like brings me to
So.
tears sometimes.
If you could compete, what do you have, Hunter?
Oh, I only said Steve Harvey.
Well, you guys are taking your time.
Yeah, you go ahead. Probably Steve and Wayne Brady or Howie Mandel.
All right. If you could compete on any game show, past or present, which one would it be and why?
Supermarket sweep. I want to shop those freaking grocery places. I would kill that stuff. You know, you got to get your meats, your cheeses, and then you got to go get your, like, the $100 blow-ups, and then your meat, if you need it, like the pounds in the deli, the coffee.
Candy.
The diapers, I'd be good. But, you know, the problem would be if I had you on my team, which one of us would shop and which one of us would have to stay back.
Well, we'd have to be strategic.
It'd be really hard.
I feel like you'd be the one that would have to.
I would just love it.
I do. Shop Till You Drop. Did you watch the one with Leslie Jones?
Mm-hmm.
Did you like it?
Mm-mm.
Or did you like the one with David
Mhm.
Rubrick?
David.
Well, that one I had to pull out of my arsenal.
When I had old Dubs, that's what was on in the hospital the whole time. I just watched that I was like, I'm not leaving this place. They bring me food when I push
Leslie
the button.
Jones from SNL?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
She did like a recreation of Supermarket Sweep.
I'd watch it, but it wasn't my favorite, no.
Yeah.
What's she doing over there?
I think it was David Rubrick the voice in the grocery store, I think. For the Leslie Jones one. I can't fully recall because it was only on for one season, I feel like.
Yeah.
Huh.
Anyways, Hunter, what would you compete on?
I feel like I'd want to be on Family Feud.
I mean, that'd be
feel
fun.
like it'd just be fun, and I've like played the games of it before, like on Wii and on like I think there's a board game of it too, but
Yeah.
I'd love that game. I love playing at home, watching it. You know, I want to answer.
Who would be on your family side?
I don't know what the rules are.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be family. Who would be on your side?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'd have to have like a test.
Oh my god. Well, I'd pick Auntie Wade.
You'd have to
Hunter.
compete to be on my
Okay,
team.
I don't want to be on your team then.
Okay, fine. Bye, bitch.
I'd put Everett on there too if she was on there.
Yeah, you keep trying to take over the segment. You should have thought of it.
I was just asking him. Sorry. Jesus.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you take it over.
Yeah. Next question.
What would you play?
Trashley.
It's not...
I don't know what you'd play though.
What?
What would you play?
Why? It's not your segment.
Because sometimes we play that way.
We don't always play by Trashley's rules.
It would either be the wheel or
Oh yeah. Doesn't surprise me.
Wheel of Fortune?
the feud, yeah.
Interesting.
Wheel of Fortune I grew up watching with Grandma.
Who would you
Is that
pick
the one
on your
you
team?
spin?
I wouldn't. What?
Is that the one where you spin the
Jesus.
big one?
No, that's The Price is Right.
Oh.
Who are
okay,
you?
so that's the one where you spin the one that's like
Yeah.
flat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I literally never met anyone in my life that didn't know the difference between the wheels on The Price is Right and Wheel of Fortune. Literally never. So I can say now that I have met somebody that did not know that. And I'm just like, I'm flabbergasted. Like, even my niece could tell the difference. And she's in a whole generation difference than old Boo Boo. So he can't use the generation, and this is my age, and I didn't grow up with it crap that he's going to try to use on this. Yeah, get your stuff together. You're not smart at everything.
Here's the deal. Wheel of Fortune and what's the other one? The Price is Right. Yeah, those two not in my age group. I didn't watch them. You know, there's some of those boomer kids out there that like to think that they know what those shows are all about because they watched them while eating their TV dinners. I did not. Okay, I didn't watch that stuff.
spin the big wheel. Hunter has no idea about game shows. What an idiot. The big wheel is the big wheel. That's the Price is Right. Does the Wheel of Fortune have a big wheel? Yes. But come on.
I was gonna ask something else, but you guys keep
Plinko.
talking. That's Price is Right.
Oh, shit. I like Plinko.
Price is Right would be fun, but
Your
with
odds
Bob
are...
Barker, that was like the ultimate sick day care package.
Grandma was on there. Not on there, but Grandma was there.
And she was in the audience.
Audience.
What?
Mitch was on there.
Oh yeah, Milka. Who? Our
Mitch.
cousin?
Yeah, you said Grandma and you already said his name.
Oh,
He played?
Yeah, he won like a popcorn maker and
Oh,
a what?
A brand new car.
Getting hot here now.
Is that the one where you have to guess the prices?
Yeah.
Price is Right.
It's
Guess
just
the
different,
price.
but our aunt's friend won a car and a trip
yeah.
to Africa. Like her prize package was crazy, and she couldn't tell anybody. You know, obviously you had signed something,
Till it
and it was
airs.
airing like in a week or two. And she's like, Tanya, and I was like, what? And I'm like, stop it, that's so cool.
Oh my gosh,
she
what are
couldn't
the
go,
taxes
right?
on that?
Because of COVID, she couldn't go.
The trip just got pushed back,
Oh,
but they went.
they
on
just
it.
went. Yeah.
Kind of cool.
What are the taxes on that?
Usually 30% on anything you win.
Oh,
It maybe it varies on state too. I don't know.
worth it.
What's your favorite game show theme song?
You know what mine is? Love
Jeopardy?
and Mar-
What was yours, Hunter?
Jeopardy.
Oh,
I said Jeopardy. Okay, I got that one.
Yours is do it again.
I can't remember what it sounds like now. What was I saying?
I don't know.
That Price is Right.
Family Feud.
Jesus. That's funny.
Jeopardy. I don't think I've ever watched Jeopardy.
You haven't. I always feel real dumb
Forgot
when I
about
watch
Trebek.
Jeopardy.
Your mother, Trebek.
If you were a game show host, what catchphrase would you use to introduce yourself?
Well, it's HB. I don't know. What's up, guys? Hey, guys. Hey,
Night
hey, guys,
night.
what's up? Hunter here.
That's how you'd introduce yourself? Night night?
I don't know. Guess who's back?
Let's get ready to
Trashley's
rumble.
back. Tell a friend.
I think that would get you copyright.
It might, but that's good.
Copyright me.
I think that was good.
Give me the strike.
Last question I'll ask. If you had to compete against a celebrity on a game show, who would you choose as your opponent and why?
Kyle Cook, because I think that'd be fun. I think he'd be fun to go against. I think he'd bro and hoe and...
I was gonna say either Jimmy Fallon or Justin Timberlake.
that's a good one.
I just feel like they'd both be kind of fun. Like Jimmy, like I've seen him do his games on his show, you know. I just feel like he would. I've always wanted to do like either the Box of Lies or one of his like little game shows. On his
Karaoke.
show. Oh, that I would love to be on. That's
Yeah.
my jam.
That'd be fun.
That'd be fun. I like it.
That
I
was
love
fun.
Jimmy Fallon.
Sorry I took over
I
your
like it,
segment.
Auntie.
Game show Gavin.
Game
Did
show.
you have like
Gavin.
a sound for that?
I'll make one on my.
I'm saying
boombox.
push one of your buttons.
Oh,
Snoop Dogg.
I love a game show, so
I do too. But you've always loved them a little more.
I have. I love board games. I love game shows. I love.
I gotta tell you something
Trivia.
about this. I'll be over
Game
here.
show Gavin.
She is caught up on everything in life. So, you know, she's just sitting over here. What should I watch next?
It's the longest one on there. I just felt like I was going to war.
You probably are.
Caught up.
Yeah, but did you hear what I said about her?
No, she's the most what?
Caught up on all the shows. She's just caught up. She has nothing to watch right now.
Oh.
There is one show that I'm interested in. Well, there's two that I'm probably going to take a gander down.
Oh.
Okay.
Apples Never Fall.
Oh, yeah, I started that.
Actually,
I've heard
3.
it's great.
That's a good one.
I've heard it's great.
Apples Never Fall. McBee Dynasty.
Oh, yeah, I saw that shit.
So I looked at it, and it's like a season, but it's a reality show about these ranchers, and they are
good looking. You like
crazy.
more.
No, they are crazy.
Oh.
They're good looking, and they're showcasing some stuff.
Oh, shoot. Oh.
So I'm like, I'm going to watch this.
Okay.
And then, oh man, it's with Kristen Wiig on Apple TV Plus.
Oh, yeah.
What's it called? Palm Royale.
Yeah.
Great cast. Ricky Martin's in it. Kristen Wiig.
What's it about?
I watched the trailer and I mean my mouth actually went like, what is happening?
Oh.
It's like I gotta read the premise because I didn't really understand it, but it's like she wants to get into this high society, but then there's always a price to pay.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what I got up from it, but great cast. And
She'll have these all done by
2.
next week, so.
You should watch this season of The Bachelor. It's almost done.
I know. I already know who wins.
No.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
Reality Steve said that it was one person, but then he tracked back and said it was another person, but then said, but there's a reason why it was the first person that he said, so no one knows.
You know what? I'll ask my detective Nenya. She'll know.
I'll ruin it for
I
you.
already did the research.
You'll ruin it for us? Please do.
If you want me to.
You know?
No.
It better
Oh.
not be Daisy.
No.
It's Daisy.
That's who they said
I
it was.
Literally look at 0
But-
on The Bachelor.
It's Daisy. Just like it's
It's
Trishelle.
not, though. It's not, though, because it was Daisy. That was the spoiled name, but now Reality Steve backtracked, and it's the other one.
Is
Kelsey.
Reality Steve related to Scuba Steve?
Scuba Steve. Oh, Scuba Steve.
Spin the wheel.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my God! I was gonna give you a goddamn show to watch, but I guess not.
Give me the show then.
The Bear.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I do need to
yeah.
watch that.
Yeah.
I forget that's on my list. What is that on Hulu?
Yep.
That's why I haven't been able to sign it.
I thought you were able to. Did we get you signed
Up
in?
here.
Oh, we'll have to do that.
I'm up in my little cave working a lot.
Can we add to our phone of notes shows to watch? Not shows for Everett, shows for us, so we can
Oh yeah.
have a list to...
You're already way
I've
behind
got
on my
some.
list.
You know what? Spin the wheel!
Give me a goddamn second.
Oh my god.
Did she
Did you see that?
She did a spit take. Oh my
It's all over my feed. It got stuck in my throat. Oh man. God.
Will you give me a goddamn second? I'm crying.
I have to. I haven't had a good laugh like that in a minute.
Better you than me.
It's just a
Give me a
frog.
goddamn second. I'm gonna piss my pants.
Oh, I got an ache in my side. I wonder if I have the kidney stones.
I just
That's
saw
what I'm worried
Auntie's
about.
spit take over there. Jesus. Okay. Man. Here we go.
Spin
Spinning.
the wheel,
Have you
boo-boo.
spun the wheel yet?
Give me a goddamn.
Oh my God, it's Auntie again.
I can't.
How? I don't understand. Your name is on there the least amount. How did you get it
I need to
again?
take it to the slots.
Because Karma is a girl. Whatever.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
I think
Night,
that
night.
makes me lucky,
Yeah.
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 actually. What else?
I'm just pissed because I want it.
I know, I bet you're ready. Do you want
I
me to,
can't
like,
believe you just
gift
did
a
a damn
friend a
spit
segment?
Oh my God, that's
Oh.
great.
That's going to be fun footage.
It's going to be great.
That's a
Crack a
gift
cold
for
one.
sure.
Man, I don't know why that was funny to me, but
Give me a goddamn second.
Yes, he did.
oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh Jesus.
Ooh-wee.
Night night.
Well, shoot dang diggity.
Doggity.
On that note, everyone,
I think
Night-night.
that's all we got for you guys. We saved the best laugh for last.
We did.
So,
Oh my gosh.
and we need you to
night,
like,
Nickelodeon.
subscribe. Yeah, night night. Tell us your comments on the two
Schneider.
docs. Follow us, all the things,
All of them.
on all the platforms.
Yeah, the bell.
Ding,
Ding it.
Looks like you're batting at a
ding.
fly.
Well, this has been another episode of Malibu Nights
Oh,
with your hosts, HB and Trash.
Trashly. Oh.
And me, Auntie.
Yeah.
I'm glad we didn't spit on my electronics that are right here.
Yeah.
And yeah. Anyways,
And as always,
night.
night. Go to bed with Johnny.
Dak Buster.
Malibu Nights. Will you talk dirty to me?
Different unique takes on movies and TV shows.
A word, because every episode is a drinking game built in.
Always.
Is this the it puts the lotion on?
Also in the news, we've got it's not a duty bear. That is someone's burger. The Red Bull enhances the drunkenness.
Huh?